the explanatory video to go with our current news release on Korbel, highlighting the drill results from 2025. So here's the Korbel area, numerous prospects and anomalies that we've been working on, but really what we're focused on is that yellow shaded area there. That's the Korbel main deposit where the drilling took place. Zooming right in, now Korbel main is a massive bulk tonnage deposit with a higher grade feeder core through the center. And so this is the 0.5 gram per ton grade shell here running through the center of that deposit. And the drilling took place here where there's outcropping right on the surface of this higher grade zone there. And so let's zoom into that area here and show you a starter pit. And our objective there was to test that higher grade feeder core right at the surface with close space drilling. The drill spacing there for the testing, looking at a 20 by 10 meter pattern and plan doing at each drill location, drilling a 60-degree hole both east and west. And certainly the results confirm that the higher grade feeder core centered right here in this area does crop out on the surface, and the results warrant further follow-up drilling. So the test was very positive. The kind of results we got there. And remember, these are very short holes, so on average running about 20 meters per hole, some of them much shorter. And so the results we got there, several 9 meters at 1.2 grams per ton, 9 meters at 1.1, 22 meters at 0.7, 25 meters at 0.5, 26 meters at 0.7. So very typical, and that's that higher grade feeder zone there. So it was a positive result. We feel good about it, and we will continue to follow that up as we move forward to establish a starter pit that's very high confidence measured resources is the intention here for the first year or two of production. Massive deposit, Korbel main, 2.5 kilometer strike length. As I said, bulk tonnage, lower grade. Now there was that higher grade feeder core through there. And so by that, I mean, you can see some typical intercepts from some of the previous core drilling that we've completed there. 101 meters at 1.3, including 30 meters at 2.4, 113 meters at a gram, 94 meters at a gram. Very typical of that higher grade feeder core zone that just rips down through the center of that deposit. And that's what we were focused on, where that crops out on the surface is what we were focused on with our RC drill test program this year. Most of the in-pit resources at Korbel main are classified indicated, so high confidence in-pit. A lot of inferred resources still around the edges where the drill spacing is not so tight. And so lots of upside potential remains at Korbel main deposit. As well, new discovery 500 meters to the west of that is the Cathedral deposit. So another 2 million ounces already defined, all inferred still. But in total, the Korbel Valley contains 8.6 million ounces in all resource categories. And so lots of upside remains at Cathedral. At a minimum, we see another Korbel main taking shape there. So we're really excited about this Korbel area. Now, being a lower grade system, we will be utilizing ore sorting. We've done quite a bit of test work at using that method, and we're seeing a 10-time upgrade. And we achieved that. I mean, you can see some of the surface results selecting some of this vein material. It's sheeted veins going through there. We selectively sample those veins. Are running ounces per ton. You can see here 114 grams per ton, 98 grams per ton. With those type of grades, separating that material out with the ore sorters is how we readily achieve the 10-time upgrade, taking 0.4, 0.5 gram material and upgrading it up to 4 to 5 grams per ton before it goes down to our process plant. And there's the bulk tonnage resource at a 0.3 grams per ton. So like I said, there's sheeted veins through there, just in those lower grade portions of the deposit. It's just the vein density is less, but those high grade veins are still in there, and that's what material will be using the ore sorting on. So more of the process now, just to finish up, what we intend to do there, of course, the higher grade material, we will be taking that straight to the mill, conventional off-the-shelf technology, nothing real fancy going on there, quite easily liberated gold, lower grade portions of the deposit off to the heap leach pad. And then we'll be classifying a medium grade material. We'll be utilizing the ore sorters, run that material through the ore sorters, focus on maximizing the grade material. So accepted out of the ore sorters, running 4 to 6 grams per ton off to the mill. And then the reject portion out of the ore sorters, which will still have some gold in it, off to the heap leach pad. So lots of processing options, very efficient resource extraction, maximizing the total gold recovery over the life of mine. Of course, all that straight to the bottom line, of course. So thanks for tuning in. And we just wanted to present to you the enormous potential that remains at Korbel, that we have at Korbel, with an 8.6 million ounce resource and the remaining upside there. And we continue to focus on this deposit as well as RPM at the Estelle project, which to date contains almost 10 million ounces in JORC classified resources. Thanks for tuning in.